Traveling solo to some of the world's most remote and offbeat places for a year, and spending the first 3 months of the pandemic, I've been dreaming of being completely free and independent with a little nest of my own. So I bought my dream truck, a Land Rover Defender, and started converting it into an off-road overlander / mini camper. Ooh, it's a bit fresh out here. Back here, do a proper hike and show you around, but for now, I've got a really urgent, really important mission to accomplish because right now I'm headed to the airport to pick up someone very special who's going to travel with me for the next 5 days. Our plan was to spend 5 days road tripping across Albania, north to south, and camping all along the way. I don't see him just yet. This is my brother Tomasz, or Tomek. He was born when I was 15 and he was so cute when he was little. And needless to say, threw him in at the deep end right away. Bootcamp session number 1. Make your own home for the night. How long do you think it's gonna take you?
10 minutes.
It is now 5:30.
5:30. It's 33 past 5. The ladder doesn't count.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It's the whole
It's not my fault, it's Sandy.
Yeah, I made it extra hard to do the ladder because the last time I used it, it was sandy. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Yep. Yeah, nice. It's pretty good. 10 minutes for a beginner. Not bad. Because I'm such a good sister, I decided to set up my spare tent and sleep on the ground, just so my brother would be comfortable.
I am...
So what's your views on your sister being a YouTuber?
I didn't know that, I had no clue that she would get this big, especially in like 3 years, right? After her first video, I was a bit skeptical. I was trying to be nice about like, she's actually able to make a living out of it. Somehow.
Somehow.
Somehow people watch this.
We don't know why, but they do.
Yeah. Stefan was a disappointment, I'm gonna be honest. Now, how was your experience with me?
Oh my god. Where do I begin? It's good, so far so good. I wasn't sure what to expect because this is our first serious trip together, but so we're here to Albania and then setting up your own tent.
Yeah.
Which is very good.
When am I going to be allowed to drive your car?
No, I would have let you drive Stefan, but Odyssey, we'll see. Maybe,
I'm a very good driver.
Maybe at the end of this trip we'll develop a trusting relationship where I might let you drive it under my careful surveillance.
So warm.
How was your first night in the rooftop tent?
Awful. I don't like camping.
So first gear, in order to put it into first gear, what do you need to do?
I have no clue.
Because you can't just shift it into first gear, right?
You have to, yeah, put the clutch pedal down.
Yeah, exactly. And now, first gear. And in order to start moving the car, you have to gently start pressing on the gas. So pressing on the gas as like while letting go of the clutch simultaneously.
Alright, watch this.
That's the motion. Stop. Put the clutch in. Clutch. Yeah. And watching.
Yeah.
A bit more gas. Then clutch. Until it starts moving like this. Seatbelt. Well done. Focus on the road. I just reminded there's water there and I don't want us to drive into it. Okay, clutch and brake. Woohoo! Bootcamp session number 3. How to fly a drone and help your sister with her work. A manual drone. The drone is not that manual. Alright.
What?
Flying over water. Are you recording this?
No.
Record your own work. There you go, commemorate it forever. So how would you summarize today?
I drove a car. I drove a manual Land Rover. It was awful. But
And then you drove another machine.
Did I?
In the air.
I drove a drone! I had a drone. She lied to me about that if I turn the drone or put it down or up too fast, it'll drop out the sky. So I've been maneuvering the drone really, really slowly because I had no idea because I haven't flown like this high level drone. And when birds started flying close to it, I started panicking. So then if the birds was like start attacking and the drone would fall out.
Luckily, all those involved survived.
And the drone's like driving an automatic car, right?
Yeah.
There's a go pedal, slow pedal. Oh yeah, also I went swimming.
It's not that bad.
This will be apprehensive about later on when we have to get off the boat. Because we're gonna go in like this and we're gonna have to get off going back. We're on the boat! We're on the boat. Yay! Tight squeeze, tight, hug the white car. We are done. We are parked. That's an achievement. They literally just towed the small boat to the big boat while both boats are moving. It makes me wonder why that's something that couldn't be done before. This ferry was meant to carry us across a mountain range where going by water is the only option because there are no roads here. So this is why I usually prefer to do the things that are like a little bit less touristy, because when you do the touristy things, oftentimes you end up sitting next to the bin. Quite literally. But at the same time, I wanted to see what this ferry in Albania was all about, and it is quite beautiful. The views are amazing. We've arrived! We've arrived! Actually, I think I need this sticker in my life so that people stop calling my car a Jeep. Today we've come out for a little organized activity. We're going rafting with the guys behind us with Albania Rafting. Never done rafting before, any of us, so this is going to be fun. But first of all, I just need to submerge myself in this water because it's so hot. I'm about to die. Oh, so nice. So we're going to be rafting today in what is Albania's last wild river. I believe it's called Vjosa. No more reason to be afraid. Cows. First 5 minutes and I already feel like an adventurer. Lift. Woohoo!
Yeah,
We're taking a quick and well-deserved break. My arms are starting to hurt, as embarrassing as that is after 10 minutes. But this water here in this beautiful wild river is so nice. Oh. Oh my god, watch him. I think he's about to jump. Woohoo! You gonna do it? Am I gonna do it? What, really?
Whoa!
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Actually, my brother is an extremely good swimmer and he's now gonna jump into the wild river. Go Tabak! Woohoo! Yeah! Alright, one level higher. Alright! I'm gonna tell you a little secret. I'm really not very confident with things like cliff jumping. I don't think I've ever really done it before. So actually jumping off this little cliff, like 4 meters, 5 meters max, felt like an actual accomplishment, like I broke through some sort of barrier, and I definitely have Tomek to thank because he encouraged me to do it, almost bullied me into doing it. Well, who do you think did it better? Let me know in the comments. The plan for today is to drive down an off-road track. I got the coordinates from some people that I met up in the north of Albania. Let's see, I don't have much experience off-roading, but it shouldn't be too much of a difficult one. Of course, experience is
key.
the best teacher. Have you ever been off-roading?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, with you.
Oh yeah. I took my brother off-roading. All these drone shots taken by my brother after just one lesson. I was so impressed. Right now we are on an off-road track somewhere in the mountains of southern Albania. We're taking the scenic route, basically. That's the idea of this holiday, right? Take it slow, but explore, experience, immerse, all that jazz. Over the last few days, do you feel like you have gotten to know your sister better?
No.
Really?
Same old, same old.
Anything surprising at all about the trip?
Oh my god, where do I start? It's Albania, like, it's so different. It's so different from anywhere else. In the middle of nowhere, going to just campsites, driving around and actually embracing the culture. Which is not something I would do, you know, 15-year-old kid, I live in Germany with middle-class parents, is not what I would normally do, right? Normal travel, like I was in the south of France before this. A lovely place, we had a really nice view, but like everything's already there. And it's the same every single day. You wake up, go for a swim, have your nice breakfast, stay in the house, sunbathe, I don't know. But here I'm doing something new every day, right? Driving somewhere new, meeting new people. How would you compare this kind of trip to like being in a resort in like Egypt Better.
or Greece? Yeah?
Better. Well, it depends what kind of person you are. If you're some stuck-up tourist, then yeah, you would enjoy a resort, right? But you don't really embrace a new culture there. And you just stay in your own little family or couple, whoever you're traveling with. But here, everyone's super friendly. How were the past few days?
Yeah, it's been really interesting. Traveling with your family or especially your younger siblings is definitely a very different kind of experience to like traveling alone.
Is it?
Yeah.
She means it's a lot better.
You know, like you're like the responsible one. You gotta organize some stuff and have some sort of plan at least so that people don't get like too bored or...
How amazing was I at putting down a roof tent?
Actually, yes. You've been amazing at putting up the roof tent, taking it down. You learned super fast and saved me a lot of work, so thank you very much. I'll miss having all this help around. Right now we are headed towards our last destination for the trip, which is a beachside town, and we're going to be staying at a hotel.
Yeah.
Which I think actually we're both quite excited about because we'll get to have proper power and internet and showers and warm water.
And then after that I go back to my little Tory village.
Oh my god.
In Germany.
Yeah, and tomorrow already.
I have my big bedroom, my Wi-Fi.
Oh my god.
My water on demand.
Yeah. And that's how our 5-day road trip across Albania came to an end in what seemed like the blink of an eye. So you're about to leave?
Yeah.
How has it been?
I like that it really opened my eyes into how the actual world works. I'm a bit of a posh Western European kid. I haven't been to a place like this. I haven't been able to experience culture like this, right?
So would you come on a holiday with me again?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. If you get a con or a fan.
Well, I have to say, it suddenly feels a lot more quiet in here. I don't want to use the word lonely because I hate using that word, but it's definitely very different. It's much more quiet. It's new, once again. Let's go camping. No more babysitting! Woohoo! Freedom! Sorry, Tomek. Just kidding. I love you. So it's kind of hard to believe that my trip with my teenage brother has come to an end. It really flew by, and I feel like we both learned a lot from this time. I totally went outside of my comfort zone. I mean, I know it may not seem like the most extreme adventure, but I never hang out with kids or teenagers, ever. I don't even like them. It's true. I'm sorry, I don't. So hanging out with my brother and organizing all this travel for him was a new kind of challenge for me as well. And I kind of enjoyed it, actually. It was fun. I got to know him quite a lot better, and I have to say that I'm really proud of him because towards the end of the trip he told me that he, thanks to the trip, began to really appreciate the small luxuries that he has back home, like running hot water under the shower. And you know, that's a simple thing, but it's also quite profound, and I'm really impressed with him for saying that and for feeling that way. Anyway, that was fun. Sister and brother road tripping, and I really hope we'll get to do it again next year. Alright, Tomek is on his way back to Germany right now. He's on the plane. Meanwhile, I'm going back to my old routine. So I guess I'll see you in the next episode of my adventures around Albania.